What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 13 of our Detroit Lions franchise, duo franchise with Slacker Gaming. The Chiefs are actually playing right now, and it looks like they are going to win against the Colts. And yeah, it's looking like it's pretty much a blowout here, 24-7 right now. And it's going to be interesting to see who the Colts are going to play in this series because, as you guys know, Slacker is on a bye week. And it's either going to be against the Colts or the Browns or the Titans and the Patriots. And we're actually going to go ahead and simulate today. So if you guys made your picks on Slacker's channel for the AFC matchups, cool beans. You're going to find out who is going to win and if you guys got any points for this week. You're also going to find out who won in the NFC wildcard games that are going to take on the Detroit Lions. And I think the Saints. The Saints are up there as well. So let's go ahead and simulate the week and see what is going to happen. Alright, so we have our playoff matchup here in the divisional round at Ford Field. 440 at Ford Field. We're going to get right into this gameplay and figure out who the winner is going to be. It's going to be either Redskins or Lions. And then check this out, guys. We're going to go here and check out who else won. The standings are going to be posted in a pinned comment below, so make sure you guys check that out. It's going to be Colts and Chiefs. That's actually pretty funny that Slacker's going to have a real-life type of playoff matchup here against the Colts, and especially on a Saturday, the first game on Saturday, of course. Saints and 49ers, so the 49ers took care of business against the Seattle Seahawks. Patriots beat the Titans, and they're going to take on the Houston Texans, and then obviously the Redskins and Lions. So for this week's pick'em for the divisional round, it is worth 2 points. 2 points for a correct response, and the thing is, here's the catch, guys. You can't actually pick the Colts or the Chiefs or the Redskins and Lions because we're both playing in those games. And you guys are going to know the end result by the time of the video posting, right? So I'm not going to know if you guessed it to start or if you guessed it at the end after you already knew the winner. So Redskins and Lions, Colts and Chiefs, those two teams are out of your guys' available slots to pick from. You guys are going to be picking the 49ers or the Saints or the Patriots and Texans. So let's get this thing underway, guys. I'll see you in the gameplay against the Washington Redskins. Obviously a very huge game coming up here for the Detroit Lions and the Redskins. They have not had a lot of playoff success in recent years. They've actually been able to put a playoff caliber type of team out on the field, but they have not been able to get it done. Kind of like the Lions, honestly. But the difference is the Detroit Lions have not had a playoff win in a very, very, very long time. So not a familiar sight to see the Honolulu Blue and Silver in the playoffs and to be hosting a playoff game nonetheless. So here we go. Detroit, Washington in Motown. Let's get this W, guys, to move on to the conference championship game against, we're going to find out against who. So all right, Alex Smith going to be coming out here and taking a look at his statistics that we have to watch out for. 25 touchdowns, 9 picks, so still wildly efficient at quarterback for the Redskins. So the Lions defense is going to have to come up with a bunch of key stops, but we can see that Alex Smith's game outside of Kansas City, he used to throw a lot of those deep bombs to Tyreek Hill. Well, he doesn't really have those options here out in Washington other than like Paul Richardson, but even he's not much of a deep threat. Josh Doxson's not much of a deep threat either. He can make some plays, but a lot of stuff is going to be underneath. A lot of West Coasty type of things going on here. And you gotta not give Washington the costly penalties. And honestly, I did not see where Tavon Wilson grabbed the face mask, but the referees are gonna try to screw Detroit out of another playoff victory. Am I right, guys? Detroit versus everybody. 3rd and 9, so pretty good stop here coming up by the defense, and we can see yet again a pass completion to Jamison Crowder up the middle. The Duke product is going to get that first down. 2nd and 2, we're going to jump ahead a little bit further, and Damon Harrison going to get a nice stop on Chris Thompson, who was coming up the middle after some pretty good blocking, but Harrison is able to break off of that block, the block shed. But we see another pass up the middle. Another pass up the middle, little 5-yard, 6-yard type of gain here, and that is Jordan Reed is going to pick up first down. And now we get Chris Thompson again, going to pick up a first down. And we see that Alex Wilson can move a little bit. We were at the 6-yard line after that dive and that slide. So it's going to be 3rd and goal. And now Detroit's starting to get used to the game plan here and the strategy of the play calling for Washington. We started covering up the middle a little bit more. Smith didn't have anywhere to go to it. Just threw it away. So threw it away back into the stands. Gave the Lions fans a souvenir. So Washington going to kick a field goal. And you guys saw Stafford's numbers out there for the 2018 season. Pretty good year in all things considered. Over 4,000 yards passing. I thought it was a pretty solid season. Making throws like that to Marvin Jones. Obviously, Detroit's going to be in a good position to win this game, utilizing our 3 running backs that we have going here. Kerryon Johnson, LeGarrette Blount, Theo Riddick. Everyone does some different things in their game that can help Detroit's running game here this season, and we've seen that in effect. LeGarrette Blount has actually busted off some big-time runs this year. He's been able to pound it up the middle like you guys saw just there to pick up that first down. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10, and there's Theo Riddick picking up a pass-catching first down. So off a little hitch route right up the middle, guys. Passing complete here. The linebacker almost, I don't know why he wouldn't try to pick it off. Just try to pick it off, man. He threw it right to you. So Stafford under pressure had to get rid of it. It's going to lead to an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now, and we're going to go to Kerryon Johnson up the middle, and he's going to get about 6. Actually, that's 5, so 3rd and 5 now. And inside the red zone now, up past the 20-yard line with a minute left in the first quarter. And here's Stafford firing on the post route to Galladay, but just that safety blocked him just enough from getting into the end zone. We're going to get dropped here at the 1-yard line, and Kerryon Johnson on that stretch play. We're going to get a good push up front, and he's going to be celebrating with his teammates. 7-3 Detroit as the first quarter is nearing its end, and that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. It's a December game, right? December game, guys, and they're practicing some curling. Hopefully that is not what they're going to be doing in the off season, because we want to be winning. We want to be winning this game to move on. We don't want our off season to come early. So after a Chris Thompson first down run to the left, they're gonna find Jordan Reed yet again, this time to the right side. And look at this, Jared Davis and Deshaun Hand gonna get in there and make a, no, that's Damon Harrison again, excuse me. Damon Harrison coming up big time. That's Snacks gonna push the Redskins back. So on 3rd and 4 now at the 5-yard line, gonna be getting an encroachment call on the defense. Of course, it's always seeming to be Deshaun Hand that's screwing up, man. He's always screwing up on us, causing these costly penalties. So moving up to the 2-yard line here, they're going to get a touchdown, but there is a flag on the field, and it's pointed at the Redskins. It's going to be a holding call. So back-to-back penalties, one on Detroit, one on Washington, and the Redskins are going to move back 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 11 at the 12, and Alex Smith going to fire out to the left, and it's almost picked off. Almost picked off. Good job on defense, guys, to hold them. So just a field goal. So Detroit is doing a really good job holding the Redskins to only 3 points. It could be kind of damage scenario here. It could be 14-7 right now. But look at this. Look at this play by Galladay and Stafford hooking up on this. I'm going to show you guys the replay here. Kind of crazy to rewatch this play. Look at this, where this throw was. Pressure, and Stafford put it right where it needed to be, right over top of everybody's head and underneath the swatting arms of the linebacker. My goodness. That's a pretty accurate throw, to say the least. And look at this, firing it deep up the middle to Marvin Jones, and he's going to come down with it. Now Stafford 5 of 7 for 107 yards. And a low throw, perfect placement to Marvin Jones, and it's going to be a touchdown, guys, for the Lions. Nice job, nice hook up there from Marvin Jones and Stafford. It's going to be 14-6 as we're midway through the second quarter, and Tease Tabor is going to pick off Alex Smith. He's going to pick him off covering Josh Doxson, and Tease Tabor comes up huge with that turnover. It's going to give Detroit the football here on 3rd and 12, though. We don't really do much on this offensive possession after that turnover. We're going to just kill that clock a little bit further down, and we're going to give the Redskins the football back here at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line, and they're just going to elect to run the football off that little bit of a draw play. but they're not going to stop there. They're going to try to fire out to the right side, and that is Jamison Crowder, who's going to make people miss. 3 people miss. Wow, that's some pretty nice elusiveness right there for Jamison Crowder. Chris Thompson to the left. Jared Davis going to make a stop, so Washington's going to have to use their timeout. 3rd and 8, looking for a big pickup, but a missed tackle, a missed sack opportunity is going to give Washington a shot at a field goal. A sack there would have been really helpful because that probably would have pushed them out of field goal range, given that it didn't almost go through. So 14-9, Detroit's only up 5, and with 36 seconds left, we're firing out to TJ Jones, and he's got one man to beat, but number 33 there is going to pick up TJ Jones on that tackle. So 29 seconds left here. Detroit rolling out to the right, trying to get a big play here, and Stafford finds Kerryon Johnson. Nice throw there. You know what, in real life, remember when the Bears on Thanksgiving threw that play and missed, and then they threw it again to pretty much ice the game for that touchdown? Yeah, that's what that looked like right there. But this time it's Kerryon Johnson making that play. So we find Luke Wilson in the end zone off of that little hitch and go route there. Well, hitching outside, hitching in route, I guess you would call it. Or hitching out. Yes, hitch in out. Hitching out play. My goodness, it's late, guys. It's like 3 in the morning. It's actually 3 in the morning here on Saturday. Actually, Sunday. Yep, it's late. Okay, so guys, 21-9. What a weird score, right? 21-9 here in the 3rd quarter. 8:24 left to go. Just starting the 3rd quarter, and now Washington's starting to threaten. I'm honestly getting a little bit uncomfortable here because now the defense is starting to get figured out, I feel like. Smith missed on that wide open throw. Would have been a touchdown. But on 2nd and 10, they're going to fire out to the middle again, this time to Vernon Davis. And honestly, it's just been that middle of the field constantly that's been open for the Redskins, and the Lions don't seem to have an answer right now for it, but almost picked off here. The route was jumped by Nevin Lawson. He just couldn't hang on to it. That's going to prove costly here because 3rd and 7, a sack though. A sack is good, but it's going to prove costly because it's going to cost us 3 points anyway, right? If you pick it off, it's going to not lead to points. So here's a pass complete. No, incomplete. Kenny Galladay drops it. Would have been a catch. Would have been a nice catch to move the chains, but on 3rd and 10, Stafford trying to fire and get rid of it, but a fumble is going to get recovered by Frank Ragnow, and it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Redskins, and guess what? They make us pay for not picking the ball off and not moving the football on our offensive possession. 57 yards for Chris Thompson, and the Redskins are now down 3 points. They do end up kicking the extra point. They don't go for 2, obviously, because it would only be 20-21, no point. So they're only down 2 points. Kerryon Johnson with a nice little carry over to the right side. So now we're just basically just trying to kill this 3rd quarter, honestly. Kerryon Johnson hadn't even really been getting involved. He's got 9 rushes now for 37 yards, and he's been effective. He's been very, very effective thus far in this game. We just haven't gotten him the football. So on 3rd and 7, we go to Luke Wilson, a very conservative play call. Stafford now 14 of 22, so he's not having too bad of a game. So we're going to have to call on Matt Prater to kick basically almost a 50-yard field goal. And he's actually going to pound it through. Barely got through, though. But we're only going to be up 5 now. It's going to be 24-19, and now we're entering the 4th quarter here, 9:27, as this pass is thrown up the middle. And look at this. I mean, we were there. We were sitting right there, able to make that interception, and it just didn't happen. Tavon Wilson almost coming up with a big play there. 1st and 10 now. Firing up the middle is Paul Richardson, making that catch from Alex Smith. Now, Alex Smith is actually 14 of 22 for 150, so both quarterbacks pretty efficient thus far in this game. And going to the right here for Jordan Reed, and there's a flag thrown on the play. This could possibly be a holding call because there's no face mask, but no. It is a personal foul, roughing, or, yeah, unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary roughness. He's making a football move to go juke to the left, and Slay pushes him out of bounds, and somehow, some way, the referees are trying to screw Detroit out of this game. I really feel like that right now. 2nd and 6, so good stop there by Deshaun Hand. It's going to be 3rd and 3 Again, Detroit's going to have to come through with another red zone stop, and Alex Smith trying to make a play, trying to maneuver around that pocket, that pocket that's breaking down. He's going to throw it away, though, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it rather than kick a field goal to be down 24-22. They're going to try to go for this thing, and Jared Davis trying to get back and help out his corner, and it's going to be a touchdown, Redskins. So that unnecessary roughness call that the referees gave the Redskins is going to put them up 25-24. They're going to elect to go for the 2-point conversion, but what a hit. What a hit right there by Bates to knock the football away. That would have been a 27-24 lead for the Redskins, and we would have been down 3 points. A field goal would tie with 5:53 left to go. So obviously that's a really big play. That's not a situation we wanted to be in. So that's a huge play. Possibly could be a determining factor of this football game. So we see Stafford picking up a first down, but he's starting to get inaccurate. That's 2 plays on this drive, 2 throws on this drive that it's really questionable on where exactly was he going with the football here. So 2nd and 10, still 25-24. Stafford firing out to the right, finds Galladay, and Galladay is actually going to get out of bounds for the first down. Clock is ticking, though. 4:39 left to go. 18 seconds on the play clock. Galladay in motion. Stafford firing up the middle to Luke Wilson. Incomplete. Incomplete. So pretty good defense for the Redskins. They're 3rd in takeaways in the league. Almost picked off there. They don't have an interception on Stafford yet, but he's taking some shots. He's taking some pretty gutsy chances. Try to move this football down the field. Luckily, though, we have Matt Prater, one of the best kickers in the league. One of the big, I mean, he's probably got the biggest leg out of any of the kickers in the league this year. And we're going to go up 27-25. So we're only up 2. Chris Thompson, 114 yards. So, I mean, we're getting gashed. He's having a great game. But good job on defense by the Lions. So all we need to do now, guys, after that huge sack, it's 2 minutes and 12 seconds. All we got to do, get a first down. Let Washington burn those timeouts. They're going to let the play clock run down to 2 minutes to get that 2-minute warning stoppage. And we're going with LeGarrette Blount, and he's going to pound his way up there to about an 8-yard gain, 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3, and it looks like they're going to blitz. It looks like they're going to blitz, but they fake the blitz, and now it's just too late to make any type of decision. Really good play call by Washington. So the Redskins get a stop, and now it's crunch time. Because with 1:42 left to go, yeah, you best believe it's crunch time. Got to make a play. Jared Davis! Jared Davis comes up with the interception. Jared Davis with a possible game-changing play in this NFC Divisional round comes up with the interception. He was looking for Jordan Reed, and with 1:23 left to go, 3rd and 3, you got to get the first down and you win. But are they going to get the spot for LeGarrette Blount? They do. The referees give the Lions the spot. And guys, the Lions are going to win this game. Oh, man. The first playoff win for Detroit in 50-plus years is going to come at the hands of an interception from Alex Smith, and the Redskins go down swinging, but nonetheless, they do go down. We're going to go face off against the New Orleans Saints in the NFC Championship game. Slacker, in the meantime, need to figure out if he's going to win against the Colts, and if he does, he's going to take on the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship. So really great games coming up on tap for the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship games, guys, next Sunday at 8 o'clock. So I hope to see you guys there. Looking at some statistics here, we're going to need our defense to come through yet again for the next round. I don't know how we're going to stand a chance, though. It's going to be an uphill battle for sure. Likely, it's going to be Saints, but we'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys next Sunday. As always, peace.